Oh, hello there, everyone. My name is Wembe, and this is Thank You Universe, where we live in infinite abundance. And I'm just so happy and grateful right now because of all this cool ass nature spot that I just happened upon today, and it's got birds and bees and butterflies and leaves and trees and plants I don't even know the names of. But I'm pretty happy about that. Let's get into today's topic. We're going to talk about healing energetic cords, these cords that connect every being of the universe. So, if you want to get rid of a cord, you've got someone on your mind, you've been thinking about someone, and you'd prefer not to be, and their energies all upon you, they got you, right in the heart chakra, mate. Well, we're going to talk about how to release with peace this energetic connection that you have to this person. And this could work for a person, a place, an animal, a grumpy rock that you tripped over when you were 6 and you still remember it. Can even, disconnect from thought form entities or beings of the ether. Although, that's a whole other story. So we'll just talk about people right now. And a lot of people have heard of the process of cutting cords. This is the idea that you have that energetic tether between you and another person, and you want to get rid of that energetic connection. Like, you have these feelings and thoughts, you're dreaming about someone, you know when they're gonna call, you know that they're just gonna show up. You know too many things about them because you no longer want them in your life. And so people want to cut those cords so they can say, all right, we're not connected anymore, bye-bye. I don't want you in my life anymore. And, that's okay. Not everyone is meant to be in your life. But this cutting of cords is not the most effective method. So, a lot of people that I've seen in spiritual communities have come to learn that the cutting of cords is actually putting energy into it. A lot of people have a resentful intention and energy. It's like someone that really hurt them, someone they don't want in their life anymore, and they're just like, cut that cord. I don't like you, person. But that is actually giving energy to itself. It is an act of energetic violence, you might even think of it. When you're thinking about this person, I don't like them so much that I'm going to cut the cord between me and them. You're actually feeding into some negative energy. And that's not to say that cutting cords can never work for anyone. I'm sure it's worked for someone somewhere at some point, but for most of us, this is not the most effective method, and today I'm going to tell you what is a very effective method that has worked for me after years of trying to work out the best way to cut energetic connections between people. I'm someone who can get really attached, attached to people that I shouldn't be. Maybe you know someone who is like someone who likes to help people, someone who likes to take care of people, someone who gets too attached to people that you intuitively know that you shouldn't be making a connection with. I think you know what I'm talking about. So, this is something that I've learned through a process of trial and error, so it works. You can trust my word if you trust my word, or if what I'm saying resonates with you, try it out for yourself and you will see if it works or not. But I'm telling you, it's gonna work. So, visualizations is how we enact this healing, this dissipating of the cords. This is based on the Hermetic principle of mentalism. Everything exists in the mind before it manifests into reality. See, there's all the potentialities in the ether, all these energetic connections and possibilities, and the strongest ones that exist are the ones that we create with our mind. And so, instead of cutting the cord, this is going to be a dissipating of the cord, and it is a visualization process. So you can try it with me right now during this video, or you can just listen to how it works and, get into a really good visualization mind space after you see the video and after you know how this technique works. So you're going to visualize yourself and this person, and they can be close up to you, they can be some distance away, whatever you're comfortable with, that's what's important. And you will see this energetic cord, this energetic tether that is connecting the two of you. And it's important to really give yourself time to visualize this and get into a focused state. This isn't gonna work if you just do it, okay, I'm just gonna picture this real quick, bop, 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 we're done. That's not how it works. And understand that there are energetic tethers connecting you and this person and everyone, every living thing. It's just the people that you get more connected to, you build a stronger tether, a stronger connection with. And so those cords can be very powerful to the point where you have psychic phenomenon with these people. Like, you know what they're thinking, you know what they're doing, they know what you're doing, you're dreaming about them. You can get very uncomfortable with the wrong person. I've had that happen more times than I would, well, not more times than I would like, because it's made me a better person and better able to dissipate these cords. And the wind is just picking up to wash away all of those energetic connections. But after you have visualized this energetic cord connecting you two, you're going to picture an energy ball, a ball of light, let's say a white light, that is traveling back and forth, up and down along this cord. Just picture that ball of light just going back and forth. It is a healing ball of light that is healing this connection, healing this toxic relationship, healing this uncomfortable connection that you have with someone. Just going along, all the badness is flowing away, it is dissipating into the ether and being healed by this pure white light that is universal love. And you will allow the peace to enter your heart, and you will, if resentful or angry, upset feelings come up, that's okay. Just allow them and keep visualizing this healing ball of light just passing along that cord between you. And eventually, when you are ready and when you intuitively feel it, you will see in your visualization the ball of light will dissipate, and so will the cord, the energetic connection between you two, and that cord will dissipate. And now, here's an important part that a lot of people don't think about or they don't realize. They're just like, I want to get rid of the cord, I want to get rid of the connection and then be done with it. The next part, you have to visualize the cord coming from you and the cord that was attached to that person, those ends that have been disconnected and dissipated. You have to visualize them going back to source energy, which is, I like to visualize a large ball of pure crystalline light that is source, that it is love itself. And these cords go back to that source and connect to the source. Because they need to connect back to something. These cords are still there, and if you just try and cut them or disconnect them in whatever way and just leave them hanging, because there was a strong energetic pattern and energetic connection, they're going to, not necessarily, but it is likely that they will reach back out to each other and those cords will reconnect. They need something to connect to again. So connect them back to source and let that energy heal. Now, an important thing to remember is that this visualization itself is not gonna work. You're like, what? You told me this is gonna work. It will work, but it's not gonna work if you don't release your attachment to this person. If on some subconscious level you still want this person in your life, you're not ready to let go of your connection to this person and you still are holding on to it and you haven't done that inner work to understand why you formed that relationship, the energy patterns of having this person in your life and why they came into your life, and maybe the lessons that you need to learn from it. If you have not detached, if you have not learned from the emotional wounds that this person has given you, then visualization of any kind is not going to be as effective. You need to really let go of that person emotionally if you want to disconnect from them. And that includes any like a malevolence or anger you have towards them. If you're like, I don't want this person in my life, screw them, I want bad things to happen to them, you're sending energy their way still if you're wanting bad things to happen to them, or if you have resentment for them or upset thoughts towards them. And that's okay. Like, I understand many people have been done dirty by people in their life, and they have a lot of emotions that come up because of that, and there's no judgment there, there's nothing wrong with it. But you need to allow yourself to understand that connection to the point where you can let it go, because if you're still in your emotions, you're going to be sending that person energy and holding on to that connection. So remember, it's like a live and let live kind of philosophy or idea. This person isn't going to be in your life anymore, and just let them go on their own way. Their journey has nothing to do with your journey any longer. You've taken the lessons that you have learned from this person. You have healed yourself and understood yourself at a deeper level so that you're not going to form these same kinds of connections to people like this in the future. Otherwise, you might as well stay in this connection with this person and wait till they hurt you bad enough that you actually get it. Because you're gonna form those same kind of connections with people in the future unless you're able to heal these patterns of connecting with those people and try and understand why you're allowing toxic people in your life and why you're allowing these kinds of relationships in your life. Now, one more thing to say before we wrap up this video and I go hug a tree is that we do have energetic tethers connected to everything and everyone in this universe. You are connected to literally everything. I remember one time I was at a party and I was under a, let's say, meditative psychedelic state, and I literally saw all of the energetic tethers and connections between every person at the party and like their emotions towards objects and things. It was crazy. It kind of blew my mind. And it is like what I saw it as is this light, these tethers that connect us all. And those are always going to be there, including the person who you just dissipated the cord with and healed with. And the connection that you had with them is going to be healed and reset. You will still have an energetic tether to them because you are connected to everything. It's just like that tether will be reset and it'll be small, teeny tiny, just like your connection to some person on the other side of the world you've never met. So there will be tethers still because we are universally connected. We are all one. We are all one being in this universe. But that connection won't be so powerful and it won't be hurting you anymore. And you won't be having all those thoughts and dreams about this person that's no good for you in your journey anymore. So that's what I wanted to say. Forgot to plug my YouTube channel, subscribe, like this video, donate to the Patreon to support the channel. And with all of that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember that you are powerful. You are beautiful. And much love to all of my allies out there, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.